Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I want to make something because I see so many people inside a Power Lead Systems Facebook group. As soon as they get there, the very first questions they start asking is, what am I supposed to do? Or worse, I've been in for a month or 2 months. I haven't made any money. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just want to clarify this for you. If you're starting Traffic Hurricane, you're a beginner or, very new, been in for maybe a month or so or something like that, and you're not getting it. I want to address some issues that's going to help you out. Okay, this is for you. Number one, it's not going to provide leads for you. It is Power Lead Systems because of the fact that it's made to help you get leads. So whichever way that you're getting out the people, it don't even matter if it's Facebook and you're doing it for free. If you're doing paid advertising in Facebook, if you're doing YouTube and doing it for free, or paid advertising in YouTube, if you're doing solo ads, if you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're doing, traffic exchanges or whatever. This is a way to, well, if you really, really want to know the answer, in my opinion, what it's made for, this is a way for you to brand yourself and to stand out in a crowd. Let's say that all of us are doing the same business right here, right? Yeah, we all look like the exact same commercials. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing the exact same thing. When you learn to stand out and you understand that people join people, then why would you not want to be the one presenting this? You see what I'm saying? And the difference can be like night and day, and you're going to stand out severely compared to these other people. You see what I'm saying? Now, in my opinion, this is my strong opinion. I've done really really well in Power Lead Systems. Just to let you know, I've been in for 2 years this month, and I have not had a week since I've been in that I have not got paid. And I've made an excess of, shoot, just about, I think about $1,800 in one paycheck just 1 week. And I'm average about I guess right now is about 700 to 800 a month. But for a long time, I averaged about 900 to 1100 a week in Power Lead Systems. So the ironic part was I was never promoting Power Lead Systems directly. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't doing solo ads and things of that nature. I was focusing at my primary businesses. Let me give you an example, I guess. That might be the best way to do it. Okay. I do Traffic Hurricane, right? Traffic Hurricane is the fourth business I've used Power Lead Systems in. All right. I want you to listen to this. All four businesses, I went to over 10,000 plus a month in referral commissions in the first 90 days. One time I went to over $13,000 a month in 90 days. Let's see, August, I'd started another business. I made $40,000 in the first 30 days. In the first 30 days to the bank. How did I do this? Well, I wasn't using default stuff from the site, that's for sure. And I can tell you, this business right here is the fourth one. This is just basically starting. $6,477 in referral commissions, $13,446. But I'll hit over 10,000 plus a month. I'll guess in the next 60 days, to be honest. How am I doing this? Because I make my own content. This is me using Power Lead Systems. This is Power Lead Systems and me. This is just a landing page, to be honest. Another Power Lead Systems landing page. This is me explaining the business for Traffic Hurricane, and it works. This is if they're ready to start, get rolled right here. And this is tools. I've got a free training page built inside. That's a picture of me and my little boy. And and to me, it's just simple. All I really got to do, y'all, is tell people what I think about my business. If you've joined a business, a primary business, whatever that is, then you need to show people that you believe in your business, because people are going to connect with you. And if you try to take you out, you're going to have a lot of conflicts. You're going to have a lot of struggles. And to me personally, I think that's what most people are having issues with. A lot of y'all are wanting and hoping and praying that you can just jump into a business. They're not going to know who you are. I mean, even this right here, just little pictures like this, this right here, and down here at the bottom, what I'm saying, little things like that. They're not going to know who you are. They're not going to know what you think of your business. and they could sign up, and they could be posting beside you in a Facebook group, and they wouldn't even know you were their sponsor. You see what I'm saying? That's far, far from the kind of sponsor you would want in your business, right? Don't expect them to have anything different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think that you're going to hide behind a funnel, an autoresponder email that's some default page that somebody's created that's going to be branding someone else, if anything else at minimum, and expect to make millions of dollars. And worse, some of y'all are spending a ridiculous amount of paid advertising, thousands of dollars, and not getting anything in return. And then you're going to get burned out wondering why it didn't work. Well, y'all, let me ask you something. If you know who the leader was that you joined, how did you know him? Was it because he was behind a default landing page, sales page that didn't have him in it? Or her? No. Was it because you'd seen the YouTube videos? Because, to be honest, I don't know anybody who's made it who didn't have a footprint in YouTube. I'm not saying you have to do YouTube to make it an online business. I'm just saying I don't know anybody who's made it who didn't. And I personally wouldn't want to be that special snowflake trying to do it without it. It's free to do. If you know people join people, then that's your problem. You're leaving it out. So that's very important. And here's a really cool thing about YouTube, y'all. If you made a very weak landing page, let's say that you just made your very first one, it's not even that great, right? But you're real excited about the business itself. You're just constantly getting out there on YouTube, right? I'm going to tell you, I mean, I have not been in Traffic Hurricane that long, but look at all these videos, y'all. Every one of these, Traffic Hurricane. See what I'm saying? I've done a bunch of them. I stayed very focused at what I'm doing. And I can keep going down page after page after page, right? Now, even if I had a weak funnel, it still really wouldn't matter because people are already connecting with me in the videos. You see what I'm saying? If somebody watches, let's say 3 of my videos, and it's all on Traffic Hurricane, they hear what I think about the business. They know I believe in my business. They know I practice what I preach. And I'm just being sincere and opening my mouth. They know they can tell it when I'm talking. Do you really think the landing page and sales page is going to make that big of a difference? It's not. It's really not. The most important thing is they grasp me. It's the glue between me and that person that's already being created. And you're not going to get that by using some default page that doesn't have you in it. They don't know who you are. Using autoresponder emails that are generic. And then on top of that, and then you're spending all this money on paid advertising, and they're not getting to meet you. They don't get to see who you are. So, in my opinion, if you really want to know the answer to Power Lead Systems, it's finding a business that you believe in, right? Let me log back in real quick. 857. Hey, this is like a bank. They log you out pretty quick because there's money behind it. If you walked off and somebody got behind you, they could, mess with your stuff or something. So it's pretty important. But I believe in Traffic Hurricane. In my opinion, I think finding a business that you believe in is very important. It doesn't have to be Traffic Hurricane. It's whatever works for you. You see what I'm saying? But the point is, it's hard for me to get out to people like this. And I even go down some more. It's hard for me to get out to people like this if I didn't believe in the business that I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? And how do I know people are relating to me? I got 1,742 subscribers, 213,000 views, and I average about 4 subscribers a day, 4 to 6, somewhere in the ballpark. So I know it works. Okay. And look, y'all, I mean, how many times I'm branding the mess out of myself in the process for Traffic Hurricane. So for Power Lead Systems, what I always done, let me show you this, y'all. This is my sales page, like I talked about. This is me explaining everything in the business, right? Okay. Now, I understand I got to keep telling them. You got to say it over and over again until they get glued in their head that go ahead and sign up at Traffic Hurricane. Because if you ever assume that people are going to do it, assumption is a huge percentage drop. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. So that's why I got arrows pointing at this to help people stay focused. Then I say it again. And then I say it again down here as well. Because until they sign up, which it's free to sign up to, I'm going to hammer away at them signing up. And listen, this is exactly what I say. Look, y'all, this business is free to do. At minimum, go ahead and sign up. Even if you don't really understand what's going on yet, you're going to real soon. You're going to love it. Go ahead and sign up at minimum. Friend me on Facebook. Okay, check this out. I've got me down here on Facebook. There we go. And I'll personally welcome you into the Facebook group. What's the Facebook group? Is my Facebook group. It's called Action Taker Success Group, right here. And that's where I spend a lot of my time. And I welcome people that come into the business. And then I show my proof of income, like take screenshots of this right here. And I do it on a regular basis so they can see my business growing. And they can see I practice what I preach. I'm buying ad packs. I'm doing cash links. This is how much I made from downline doing cash links. This is how much I made from my downline buying ad packs or rolling over ad packs. Then I do something like this. It's not hard, y'all. Let me see here. Traffic Hurricane. Let me see how much referral commissions I've made. Here we go. So the last month, February 11th, today's the 13th. It's pretty close. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 606 referral commissions. It's actually early in the morning. See if you see this right here. I average about 20, maybe 20, 25 commissions a day. Again, when this bad boy reaches about 1,000 commissions, it's going to be about 10,000 plus a month in just my downline rolling over ad packs. Okay, and this is what they look like. You know, I mean, it's pretty consistent all day long. A lot of $5 in here. So I got some 10s, I got some 20s, I've got $25 in here, stuff like that. The reason why it's so is because a lot of these people are just starting a business. You gotta understand, I have not been doing this long. Before long, these people, like right here, his name is Jamie. Jamie has got 100, I think probably 120 ad packs right now. So he's buying 2 ad packs every day rolling over just from the money he's already made. And for every time he does it, I get $10 every day nonstop. This is just one person. Just one person. I've got 7 people with over 100 ad packs. You see what I'm saying? The business is absolutely incredible, so I believe it. Now, talk about page 1. Again, takes you to people sign up for Traffic Hurricane. I want to stay focused at Traffic Hurricane on page 2. What is page 2? It says, get your sales page. It's Power Lead Systems, y'all. And it's showing me where I've got paid nonstop for every week since I've been in Power Lead Systems. Every week nonstop getting paychecks. Every Wednesday is payday in Power Lead Systems, which you probably already know that. So I want them to enroll here, and then I show proof of income. This is $13,000 in 30 days. This one right here shows me. This one right here shows me pulling $24,000 to my bank in 60 days in a business identical to Traffic Hurricane. This shows me making nothing less than 300 to 350 a day for 2 weeks straight. I'm pulling to my bank, and behind my head over here, you don't see it, as I show me making $40,000 in 30 days in another business, while all I'm doing is telling people what I think about my business and using Power Lead Systems. You see what I'm saying? Then it says set up your sales page. Let me see here. Here's my training page. It's built inside. Me talking about the business a little bit, then goes down to here, and a lot of videos of me talking about Traffic Hurricane and how to get leads. I show you how to get 60 to 100 plus leads a day with Facebook without spending a dime. A lot of this stuff is universal training. Staying focused on the big pond, that's a really good teaching I felt that a lot of people could use. It's one I've done recently, 73 active out of 200 sponsored. You see what I'm saying? And don't get this mixed up, y'all. I'm not trying to get you in the Traffic Hurricane. I'm showing you what I'm doing for a business that I believe in that's going to evolve into 10,000 plus a month again. It'd be the 4th time I've done it. You see what I'm saying? I haven't done anything different. All I've done is getting a couple of videos. I use free software to make my videos. This same stuff I'm using right now. And if you notice, y'all, I really still am not promoting Power Lead Systems very heavily. Let me show you this right here. This is going to be, okay, I made $1,000. in a business that I'm not even promoting right now. Shawn, we're transferring $1,000 to your bank. Here you go. So that was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. So that's $1,000 here. I've got, let me see. Okay, here you go. Here's a new gold member in the Power Lead Systems. Here's a new gold member in the Power Lead Systems. Here's a new diamond. I'm not even really focusing. Here's a new gold member. And I'm not even promoting Power Lead Systems. You get what I'm saying? Now, how's that happening? Because a lot of these people, and this is a free big freebie right here, y'all. Whatever businesses you pick, a lot of these people that are doing that business have never heard of Power Lead Systems. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say that you have a business that has 1 million people in it. It's not too uncalled for. Matter of fact, the business prior to this one, when I was doing almost identical to Traffic Hurricane not long ago, matter of fact, it had over 3 million people in it. Okay, so while I'm out there hammering away on YouTube for whatever that business is, don't you think about this, y'all. There's going to be a lot of people who are watching me who are already in that business, right? So what am I going to do in that video, y'all? To think about this is just being smart and being sincere. I talk about Traffic Hurricane in the video. I have it in the description. I have it in the title. But about halfway through the video, I'm going to start telling people how important Power Lead Systems is and what it means to me and what it's meant to me in my other businesses. Now, these people that love the same business that I am in, and if I'm busting my tail, they're probably respecting the results I'm getting because I want to become not a role model, what do you want to call it? A poster child, let's put it that way, for someone new in the business, Traffic Hurricane. Someone that applies a lot of action. Well, I apply a lot of action. I know a lot of the answers, right? So I'm going to get some results. I know I am. I'm going to make it work. And anything I'm in that I believe in is going to happen. I'm going to make it work. It's just a matter of time. People can accept that. They acknowledge that. So they're going to sign up. They're going to join me up here in this right here, right? Well, they can't join me in Traffic Hurricane because they already done it. But these people love the business that we're doing. So what are they going to do? When they hear about 3, 4, 10 videos, and I'm talking about Power Lead Systems, there may be 1 million people in the business that you're doing, but there's only about 20, 25,000 people somewhere in the ballpark that's in Power Lead Systems. There's a real good chance that these people are not in Power Lead Systems that are watching your videos. And because of that, they are going to want to connect with you. That's partially why I've got this in here, right? So it gives them a chance to hear what I think about it. And then it goes from there into I got a pretty clean page that shows setup. This is the setup page. Just made it real easy and clean job of showing exactly how to set the funnel up and get everything going, right? It's not hard. All right. So in my opinion, if you are in Power Lead Systems, and this is real important to y'all, if I can find Power Lead Systems, there we go. If you notice, y'all, I have already got all these green. They've been green for a while. Diamonds, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. If you are in Power Lead Systems and you want to brand yourself or use the share codes like we got, that's fine. A lot of these people, when you first start off, you got to use something in the first place. Then just get a really good share code for a business you believe in. Look and see if there's any online or whatever. And then once you're comfortable with it, y'all, I would suggest making your own videos and start branding yourself. And if you are doing paid advertising, I'm not knocking the paid advertising part. I'm knocking the paid advertising part when it's not you in it. That's what I'm knocking. I'm knocking you paying to brand somebody else. I'm going to show you something, y'all. Everyone, don't it? This is real important, so I hope you hold on to this and watch this, okay? In Traffic Hurricane, a lot of people come here. All they do is just put their default page up here in it. If that's all you got and that's what you want to do, that's fine. It's entirely up to you. But it's another avenue. And I know every ad pack is going to give me 1,000 views. And right now, I'm getting about 6 to 7 ad packs every day. Come on, internet. This is the internet holding me up. So every day I get about 6 or 7 ad packs. Then why would I not want to brand myself. Seriously? Let's try it again. May have to give up on it, y'all. Sorry. Internet's around here might have gone crazy or something. Ain't no telling. But the whole point is, what I was going to show you, if this thing ever pops up, is the fact that no matter what I'm doing here, I'm constantly branding myself. I've got all my banners showing nothing more than just me talking about the businesses, things that I might have to give up on this, y'all. Here it goes, finally. Wow, that took a while. My internet is funny at times. I apologize. Usually, it's my little boy killing it in the other room. So, but I want y'all to see this. I hope you hold on for this, y'all. I didn't mean for it to take that long. All right, timer goes down up here. Shows the first ad. All right, now watch this. Now, if you notice, I've gotten 244 ad packs total that I've bought. I got 214 that are active right now. I think I just made some more money right here, 37.61. Okay. Now, when I go here to look at the ad packs I've got, no, I'm sorry, banners. Look at how this is branding me. See what I'm saying? I'll talk about this. This one right here stands out a lot. See what these banners are? These are they're pretty much storyboards, and I show people how to make these things. Part of my training, matter of fact, and it's about grabbing attention. So that's exactly what these do, right? All three of these are very powerful. This shows me making over 500 commissions in Traffic Hurricane, right? So the whole point of this is it's branding me, and once they come through, they get to see stuff like this, and it shows me in there. If I am going to be paying for advertisement that's going to be getting out to thousands of people, why not have you in it? And listen, y'all, you don't even have to be the one sitting here talking. You can show a picture at the very beginning like this. Even if I'm down here at the bottom right, I could have not been here just like I'm doing now. And I said, look, y'all, this is me. I'm 44 years old. I was in restaurants for 26 years. I was able to quit my job May 7, 2015. Then now I get to do online business. That's all I do for a living, and be dad for my 9-year-old little boy. That works. It's being sincere. Everybody's got their own story. Tell people what you think about your business, and be sincere. That's the thing that 99% of people are missing. And here's the worst part, y'all. After about a year of you using the default page in Power Lead Systems, and spending thousands of dollars, and the sad part is you really, really want to make it, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have held on that long, right? I see it all the time in the Power Lead Systems Facebook group. That's why I'm doing this video. Now, and you look at someone like me, and if you had any idea how many diamonds and how many gold members and how many platinum members I've gotten, last I counted was 170 diamonds in the last 2 years. I may have more than that now. 170 diamonds. And one out of every 3 people I sponsor goes diamond still to this day, 2 years later. And you're wondering, how's it happening? And I'm not doing any paid advertising. And I'm not even promoting the business directly. Duh. See what I'm saying? What I'm using is leveraging a business that I believe in. And it's whoever sees it is going to benefit from it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's leveraging. It's just common sense. Now I've got people who are the right-minded people who want to do great in a business that we love being introduced to Power Lead Systems over here. And when they come in, they're going to do it. See what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, they wanted to be connected with me in the first place. A lot of these people, after they've already started Traffic Hurricane, I got people today send me messages saying they wanted me to be their sponsor, and they already got a sponsor in Traffic Hurricane. Traffic Hurricane is not going to let you change sponsors, okay? Unless you are sponsored directly under Traffic Hurricane, then you can send in a support ticket saying that you'd like to be transferred underneath, and then you'd be the person that you want to be under. But unless you sign up directly under Traffic Hurricane, not a person, they're not going to let you transfer. So that's something that happens a lot. But because of that, a lot of these people, they want to connect with me in Power Lead Systems. And that's a great way for them to do it. I don't mind. $1 in Power Lead Systems is just as good as $1 inside of Traffic Hurricane. See what I'm saying? So anyhow, y'all, I want y'all to know that these people right here, as much as they love it and they're failing, they're not getting the big picture, And then I wind up getting emails from people who aren't even in my business, and they see me and they want to be doing like I'm doing, right? And that's fine. I respect that. That's fine. They're trying to reach out to people. You have never seen emails as long as these, where these people are telling me about their life story, the situation they're in. They're losing their house, they're losing their car, their husband or wives in the hospital, all sorts of stuff. I know it's real events taking place in their life, and they really, really, really need this to work. Yet, what they're telling me and what they're saying is how much they want this to work, right? I love this business. I really wish I could get this to work. Well, you know what? The problem is you're telling me I'm not the one that needs to hear it. Your leads are the ones that need to hear this. Your members need to hear this. You're hiding the part that they wanted in the first place. And you're using some default generic ad. It's like a bad commercial on TV. Yeah, it's there, but nobody's paying attention. You've got to learn to stand out. And the ones who take power lead systems and learn to brand yourself like that. Show people what you think about your business. Y'all, I'm going to show you something, y'all. I'm not going to go all the way down because that's a bunch. I've got over, I think, about 750 videos. I got a bunch of videos. I worked my tail off, y'all. But listen, the first videos I did, the first 130 I did in a month and a half for a business I believed in while still working 60 plus hours a week. And I used my old S3 phone that I've still got, matter of fact. Money, I don't know if there's any S3 phones ever made anybody more money in that one. I'm going to tell you that. But I've still got my same phone. It's working. It's always worked. I no need for me to upgrade, to be honest. Same old S3 phone and a $4 stand that I bought on eBay and sit at my kitchen table. And look, I'll show you. Kitchen table. There it is. That's the kitchen table. There's the kitchen table. I'm still using the kitchen table. This was 1 day ago. Kitchen table. You don't have to be perfect, y'all. Nobody gives a damn about what you look like, to be honest. Nobody cares about if you're missing an arm, if you're missing an ear, if you're blind, if you've missed. I'm going to tell you, you know what's the most important thing, y'all? Belief. When I open my mouth and start telling people what I think about my business, I don't think people give a damn what I look like. I don't think they care. I could barely be so big I got to move the camera back so they can get me in the screen. And for about the first 2 seconds, it might grab their attention. But once I open my mouth and start telling people what I think, it ain't gonna matter no more. Because belief is a universal language. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. That's the honest truth. So if you believe in the business, use Power Lead Systems for, what it's made for, y'all. And listen, go ahead. You do need to go diamond. My first month, I made over $700 in PLS. More than half of it came from diamonds. Second month, I was not platinum. I lost my first platinum member. It was May. It was like May the 7th. I lost my first platinum member. I lost a second platinum member. That's $800 in the next 2 months in a very short period of time. And y'all, you don't want to miss this. This is not money you want to be giving away. So yes, you do want to go ahead and get all these, qualified. I'd say go diamond right from the get-go on day one. Just let that be a given. 147 one time, you get $100 every time someone else goes diamonds. If I sponsored you and you are diamond, I'm sorry, you're not diamond. The next 10 people you sponsor, they don't go diamond. The 11th one way down here, they go diamond. It bypasses every one of y'all and goes to me because I'm next qualified. I don't even know who they are. So I get $100. And every one of y'all get an email letting you know you just lost $100. You will continue to get these emails of missing $100. I never got that email for $100. That's why I also got over 170 diamonds. As far as platinum, I got a couple of those. I got 2 emails, and that's sickening to your stomach when you realize that you just lost $400, and especially a couple of them. So if you're going to take Power Lead Systems seriously, you got to have these done. You got to have that part of it. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I hope you don't think this was just an advertisement for Traffic Hurricane, because to be honest, y'all, I could have done this for Exis Elite, another business I was in, the one I made $40,000 in, because I made more money in that one, to be honest. But I wanted y'all to know that's what I'm doing now. I love Traffic Hurricane. I'm really excited about it. I want y'all to see this is me branding myself into the business. And let me show you this. Let me show you my webpage, my site here. You can have 15 sites, right? Every one of these is from my landing pages for my business. I've got 19 landing pages. So I got more landing pages than I've even got here. So I'll take 4,000 and I'm going to separate these and get some more views started to see into it. And y'all, I average, just to let you know, I average about 15 leads a day from Traffic Hurricane. Usually looking at my Power Lead Systems business because they're already in Traffic Hurricane if they're seeing Traffic Hurricane. And that's fine. That's what my funnels are telling them. I mean, I'm sorry, my banners and things of that nature. But on general, I get a lot more leads than that because of the fact that I'm getting out the people with YouTube, and I'm also getting out the for Traffic Hurricane, and I'm also getting out the people for Facebook. I use both of those avenues, and neither one of them cost a dime. So if you need Traffic Hurricane, y'all, if you think that's what you want to do, click the link down below, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, it's absolutely incredible. My Facebook group is awesome. I spend a lot of time in there. I do a lot of stupid things inside the Facebook group. That's just a lot of fun. That's me actually building my banner the other day. I do motivational stuff all the time. I make my own things of that nature. So I just really like to motivate people, and a lot of times somebody will say something to me, and then I realize it's real important. So I will make an actual ad and show this. This is my little sports car. Nothing is better than to be free. It's your choice. It's a little Jaguar convertible sports car I bought a few months ago. This is me welcoming people into the Facebook group. I do all sorts of crazy things like this. Um, let's see here. I actually put me in the driver's seat of the Action Taker Success Group. That's the name of my Facebook group. And I have another one where I took out Curly's head and put my head in there. Do stupid mess like that. Here's Vanilla Ice. Stop, penetrate, and listen. Welcome to Action Taker Success Group. Okay, click the link down below if you need Traffic Hurricane. Go ahead and sign up at minimum. Like I said, I welcome you into the Facebook group. Make sure you friend me. It's a great way to get PLS sales as well, and it's free to sign up to, y'all. So that could help you out. If not, find your business, whatever that business is for Power Lead Systems. You hear me telling you the results of getting Power Lead Systems. I never promoted Power Lead Systems by itself. I've never promoted Power Lead Systems by itself. I didn't need to. I always used my businesses I believed in. I used my tools like Power Lead Systems is made for, and I just showed people. Even if you use share codes, that's fine. But I say eventually, if you want to get to that next level, it will be putting you into the business that make the biggest difference. So if you need anything, y'all, let me know. I'll be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.